At the plate, Brandon Drury. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
And there's one down now. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping into the box, Rowdy Tellez. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. From the stretch. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Cameron Maybin is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Gurriel into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Miguel Cabrera is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Allen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Greg Allen. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Stepping in, Cavan Biggio. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him. And when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy's going to do some major damage.
And there are 2 away now. So striding in, Brandon Drury. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Maben will reach out with one hand. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. C.J. Cron is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Now here it comes. Nico Goodrum swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And that's the second out. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Jeimer Candelario is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground is short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category, 13th best, if you will, in the AL. And he'll step on the bag himself. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
The right fielder, number 15,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Maben on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Grayson Grenier. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cameron Maben will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Tiger squad. Miguel Cabrera stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The next 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Travis Shaw. And he fouls this one off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Hit in the air out toward left. Chasing after it is Maben. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
The center fielder, number 1.
Striding into the box, Greg Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. In now, Kevin Biggio. Line hard toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The relay throw, and he is in there.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Maben is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury.
The last at bat, Eddie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Leading up for the Tigers, the designated hitter, DJ Rome.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Nico Goodrum will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And that's ball 3 now, as it just misses below the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Drury's on the move. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. Around second now and headed for 3rd. And he's in there at 3rd with a 1-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Jeimer Candelario is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Softly hit toward the hole. The runner from 3rd comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Travis Demerit becomes out number 2 this inning. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is part of what makes.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3. And now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at bat. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. And Demerit will be there to make the play for the first out. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And that will be all for Ivan Nova. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. And there's out number 2. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. A run for the... Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now batting. Striding in, Harold Castro. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. And quickly there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. And a high strike there, 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ryu comes set. Here's his offering. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Kevin Biggio will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now a bunt attempt here. Runners on the move for second. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Demerit's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopper to short. Reined in. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Now back, the third baseman,
Jeimer Candelario stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Brandon Drury will bat next. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So one away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The bat, number 13.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 5. Line to the right side. Castro is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch. Here's the first pitch to him. Grayson Grenier is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And that's through, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 30.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Now batter, the first baseman.
First offering on its way. Maben over at second. Castro at first with no outs. Line drive to center field. Allen is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 8.
He's set and the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. New inning set to get underway, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Candelario is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Next to bat for Toronto, Rowdy Tellez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Demerit is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The bat, number 6.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Number 11 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So
and the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Jays add Ty Tice is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 73, Ty.
This ball will be chopped foul. Comes set with the 0-1 and right into the shift.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Jeimer Candelario stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 behind 0-2 now. Tice is on the shorter side as a right-handed pitcher at 5'9". Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One for the Tiger. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Up next is Danny Jansen. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Demerit is there. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Brendan Drury. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Joe Jimenez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Castro is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Jays add. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him to go down swinging there. Cameron Maben is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now in the box, Miguel Cabrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jonathan Scope is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Last breath for the Tigers. And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
8-4 the final this afternoon.
Thank you for joining me. Catch you guys.